morning from Tucker's Traveling Adventures. I'm Eric, this is Tucker, and it was take your dog to work today because I've only got 2 more days left of doing this, and I figured, what are they gonna do, fire me if I take the dog to work? So, whatever. Got a lot to catch up on, but we're at our first stop this morning. We're at a Safeway in Englewood, Colorado, and if you've ever wondered about how your fuel gets to the gas station, I'm about to show you. But we've got a lot of things to catch up on. The trip is coming up, and not till the end of the month, but gonna make the 16th my last day of work, and then got some things to finish up around the house, and got some maintenance to do on like the tires and the brakes and stuff on the trailer. So we're gonna be working on that, and we will update you as we go along. But for right now, let's go drop this gas. And like I said, if you ever wondered how your gas gets to the gas station, this is how it is. I already loaded this load, but maybe on the next one I'll actually show you the rack where we load, and how the gas gets on the truck before we bring it to the station. So let's go. Ready to go, Tucker? Tucker's gonna be my assistant today, but I have to tell you, you're not wearing your safety vest. Oh wait, neither am I. Oh well, safety's not important. Let's go drop some gas. All right, so we're gonna be a little bit slower than normal today because I've got the fluff ball with me. You're gonna get out the truck. Calm down, okay? You're coming with me, dude. So, gonna be a little bit slower in dropping because I'm gonna show you each step of the way. Tucker, be quiet. And I gotta take the dog out. It's just gonna be a little bit more detailed. So let me get everything set up and I'll bring you back and show you how this is done. All right, so we got premium and regular to drop here today, which is the same load that I had here first yesterday actually. So I'm gonna get all our hoses laid out and then pop the lids and start dropping. All right, so got the premium going. We could really drop the regular at the same time, but not that much of a hurry today. So I'm just gonna do the premium first. It's only 1,500 gallons, and then do the regular. We've got 7,000 gallons of regular, and then we'll be done. It takes about 35-40 minutes to do a whole load. Let me show you. All right, so this is the company I work for. It's called Alphen Petroleum. It's out of Denver, Colorado. I've been here just about a year. Excellent company to work for, really, really is. Can't really complain about the company. I've worked for way much worse, and really enjoyed my time here. It's just, it's time to get moving. I gotta be back in Tennessee in September of next year, so figured now's the time to travel, and that's what we're gonna do. So about a year and 3 months or so of travel time. And I'll talk about that more later. So getting back to the fuel hauling and dropping. So this hose coming off the back right here going into this is the vapor recovery system. So as we're dropping the gas into the holding tank, it pushes the vapor back out of the ground and into the tank. And when we get back to the rack, we hook up another vapor recovery to this back section here. And what that does is, as we're loading the gas, it pushes the vapor off at the rack and they burn it off. That way it's supposed to be more environmentally friendly than just releasing the vapors. So this is a 3-inch hose. There's a couple of different ways you can drop this. This trailer is set up with just 3-inch hoses. So it takes about maybe 5 or 6 minutes longer, but the 3-inch hose is a lot lighter to handle. And so not that big of a difference in drop time. So we got a 3-inch hose. This is our premium drop. Premium is always red, and you'll see there's a vapor lid right next to that as well. This one is what's considered manifolded vapor. So there's one stack coming up that all the vapor goes through. So we only have to hook up one vapor hose. So right now I have the vapor hose hooked up to the regular drop, which we're going to move over to next. And then you'll see each loading head is got a different product in it. We can load up to 3 different products, so we could do regular, diesel, and premium, all on the same load. This load is just regular and premium. This store does have diesel, it's just they didn't need any today. So the compartments are different sizes, so you can kind of work around whatever the store needs. This trailer is set up with this #1 compartment being 2,500 gallons, and then 1,500 gallons, 1,000 in the middle, 2,000 in number 4, and then in this back one we have another 2,500 gallons. Basically that's just for weight distribution, and as I said, so that you can kind of work around whatever the store needs and load it accordingly. These are our valves that control the flow. Each compartment up here has its own belly valve, and then this is the main shut-off to shut them all off. And back here we have all our fitting boxes for different drops that you would go to. Some stores have an older style fitting that has what's called rabbit ears. There's only a few stores left that can still use those, but most of them use these kind right here. And then that fitting is what the vapor hose hooks up to. And then walking around the back of the truck, just your typical truck. Come around this way. That's about it. All right, so there's the Tucker man. What's up, dude? How you doing? Huh? You're not really helping today. No. Are you helping? You were supposed to drag the hoses out. All right, so I'll show you when we move the hose to the regular drop, and then that's about it. We just stand here and wait for the flow to finish. It's a pretty easy job. It really is. The biggest thing is the hours. It's just a long day every day. I've been doing this for 17 years. And 12, 13 hours a day just gets old. It really, really does. No matter how much money you make, it doesn't really matter if you're too tired to go spend it. So, all right, bring you back in a few minutes. All right, so while we're waiting for that regular to finish dropping, it just got started. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on. So my last day of work is tomorrow, Monday the 16th. And as I said, I've been doing this for 17 years. Noisy car. 17 years if you count the entire time I've been driving a truck. It's right at about 22 years, because I got my license back in 2000. So it's been a long time. Worked for a few different companies along the way. Started out driving over the road in a regular 18-wheeler, and did that for just about a year. I enjoyed it, but it's a tough job if you ever want to be home. You're constantly gone and you have to fight for your days off. So it's pretty tough. After that, I worked for some different tow companies in Louisiana, and did that for about 4 or 5 years before I ended up in Florida and started hauling fuel for a company called Florida Rock and Tank Lines. So that's how I got started. My house was destroyed in Hurricane Katrina back in 2005, and that's how I ended up in Florida. Applied to Florida Rock, had no experience hauling fuel. They gave me the opportunity and been doing it ever since. And it's been a good career, it really has. Like I said, the days are long, and it's a tiring job. It really is. It'll wear you out pretty quick. So right now it's just time to take a break for a little while anyway. What makes it so difficult to give up is that the money is so good, and that it's an easy thing to fall back on, but you have no life outside of this truck. Pretty much this is your life, 5 days a week, and it's tough. So decided to finally give it up for a while. Gonna do some traveling for about the next year and 3 months, like I said, until I get my house back in Tennessee, in Knoxville, well, Corryton actually. And I joined Thousand Trails campground membership. I'll go into detail about that but basically you pay an upfront fee, you join their club, and it gives you access to all their campgrounds around the country, and you can basically stay at those campgrounds for free. Some of them do have a little minimal charge if you're upgrading your electric to 50 amp, but for the most part, it's free camping all around the country. So if you decided to live inside of the Thousand Trails system, you can pretty much live for free for the rest of your life, as far as campground fees go. Of course, the fuel expense right now is something that I wasn't planning on being as high as it is, so that's going to put a little dent in the budget, but we'll work around that. We're staying at most of the campgrounds that I reserved for 2 to 3 weeks. With the membership that I have, you're allowed 21 days at each campground. So you can really kind of get into an area and then explore from there without having to tow the trailer and you know, use more gas by towing. It'll just be the truck. So when we leave Colorado, technically not really leaving Colorado until about the middle of June. Noisy out here today. Really not leaving Colorado until about the middle of June. I've got almost 2.5 weeks booked at a new campground that just came into the Thousand Trails system, which is called Blue Mesa, which is between Gunnison and Montrose. There's a national park over there called Black Canyon of the Gunnison, which I've been wanting to go to anyway. And so this campground popped up on their system, and I was able to reserve it. So we're going to do about 2.5 weeks there, and then from there we're going to head up to Washington State. And from Washington, we're going to do from the east side all the way to the west side. So from Newport, Washington, all the way over to the San Juan Islands. And then from there, after that, down to Oregon for probably another month and a half. And then I've still got a lot of research and booking to do, because we're going to go down to California and try to hit up some of the highlights of California. So, you know, typical California spots, Redwood Forest, San Francisco, places like that. So I've still got some booking to do on that. And then from there, we'll probably end up in either Arizona or Texas for the winter. There's some Thousand Trails campgrounds down there that we'll have to bounce around a little bit, but still be able to stay within the system. So really no expense as far as campground fees. Now, with that being said, I gotta go change the hose on the regular and move it up to the next compartment, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the audio on that last clip might not have been all that great. I'll try to fix it in post. But basically what I was talking about, I'll kind of go back over it little by little as we continue to film throughout the day. Just our plans for the future, our traveling plans, like I said, Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, Texas, New Mexico, and then next spring heading up to over to Florida and then up the East Coast. That's the plan. Plans can change though. So right now my regular just finished up on that second compartment, so I've got to move that over, and then we got about maybe 10 more minutes of dropping, and then we're done. So let me get that going and be right back. It's about Tucker's Traveling Adventures, as the name is, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're trying to grow the channel, not trying to make any money or make a business out of it, just want to share our travels. So we're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all under the same name, Tucker's Traveling Adventures. You can search any of them and you'll find this channel. There's only a couple of videos up on YouTube right now. It was just some videos that I shot from when he was a puppy. I've got plenty of footage from that time until now. It's just I haven't really done anything with it. It takes a lot of time to edit. A lot of people don't realize the effort that goes into editing videos and putting them all together and kind of making a story out of it. So there's a lot of work that goes into it. So if you're a YouTube fan and you watch it, know that a lot of work those people put into their videos. So, you know, whenever you can support them and share their videos and help them grow their channel, be sure to do that. So anyway, let's show the Tucker. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Huh? How you doing, my man? Can you sit? Oh, good boy. Shake? Oh, that's a good boy, too. Yeah, down. Say, look how smart I am. Yeah. Don't eat the stick. No, don't eat that. No. So, Tucker, are you excited about traveling? Your fans want to know. He's like, yeah, I don't really care. Tucker, don't eat the stick. That's bad, dude. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. All right, so Tucker's going to be going to Blue Mesa first in Colorado. It's between Gunnison and Montrose, and then up to Washington, Oregon, along the coast. We're going to go see some sea lions and some seals and maybe see some whales. Huh, yeah. And then from there, down into California. Excited? Huh? Are you excited? Yeah? You excited? Say, I'm a good puppy. Yes, I am. All right, guys. So that's about it. This last compartment is almost done. And we've got about, this was a 2,000-gallon compartment. Tucker's losing his mind because he sees the puppy. Hey, hey, hey. No, that's bad. Tucker. Quiet. Quiet. I know, you're just saying hello. Just saying good morning. So, as I was saying, this was a 2,000-gallon compartment with the 3-inch hose. Takes about 10-12 minutes to drop. And then from there, we're all done. Pick everything up just in reverse of what I showed you of setting everything up. And we'll head on back up to Denver to load our next load, which is actually our last load. Today was a pretty short day. Next load is going to take a little while to get there. It's from Denver down to Canyon City, which is about a 2.5-hour ride. And might film a little time lapse going down there and just give you an idea of what the roads are like here in Denver. Today it won't be bad. It's a Sunday today, so traffic is usually pretty good till around 11 o'clock or so when everyone decides to get out of bed. Then it gets a little busy, but we should beat that this morning. The last couple of days, it's been pretty rough up here. Traffic has been horrible. So, yeah. So, just gonna let this finish and head on back. See you in a little while. All right, Tucker, so that concludes our day today at work. It was a pretty easy day. Thank you for your assistance. We didn't really do too much. You just whined all day long. Every time I got out the truck, you'd think I was gonna leave him forever. He sounds like Chewbacca when he does that sometimes. I'll have to record it one day. But, so that's the end of our day. This has been one of the shortest days I've had in a really long time. I think they must know I'm quitting tomorrow. So, gonna go home, get everything together. I gotta put all my uniforms together so I can drop them off tomorrow at the office. And hopefully tomorrow will be easy as it was today. Tucker gets to stay home tomorrow though, because I'm not sure how long I'll be in the office or whatever, so just gonna leave him home and have a nice easy day, I hope. Alright, so that's about it for today, and we will see you again pretty soon. I do want to do a tour of the RV. I never really did that. So back at about maybe 6 months ago, I guess, I downsized the RV that I had from a Grand Design to a Lance travel trailer. So about 2,000 pounds less than what I originally had. So the Toyota Tundra that I have can tow it a little bit better. But we'll get into all of that and do a tour of that some point in the next few days. I'm gonna have a lot of time after tomorrow to get some edited video out and catch everybody up on exactly what's going on. So until then, see y'all later. Want to say bye, Tucker? Tucker's just kind of knocked out, huh? You just snoozing? You a good boy? Huh? You want to go home? Are you hungry? I bet you're hungry. Okay. All right, everybody. See you later.